Alright, so welcome to Propertylimbrothers Day 15 landed home tour. Today we're bringing you to our favorite Siglap estate, of course with this beautiful dog here. This is also called the Frankel estate. Right now we're in a home that was just being completed in the year 2021. Of course, let me just enjoy this chair for a little while. Wow. You just fall asleep here. Beautifully built 2.5-story semi-detached freehold in status. And we're going to chat a lot about rebuilding 101. And before I forget, especially if you want to take the corner seat, that's great. Plus, all the small little nitty-gritty details that's used in this home. Let's go.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm an animal, I'm wild and untamable. Like, hello, if you got something in your body rushing in like a tsunami, throw it at me.
Alright, so first up, D15 right now is in a shortage of supply in terms of beautiful land plot sizes. We're right now in the 2.5-story mixed landed zone. This home has already been fully built up to 12 meters in terms of its envelope ceiling maximum height. You are going for a home that's just less than 1 year old from its CSC completion date. This land that we're standing right now is 4,203 square feet, freehold in status, built out of about 8,000 square feet, 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, additional family room. The family room on the attic level you can convert into another bedroom later. I'll show you how. Helper's room with its own ensuite, home shelter for storage. And the design of the home, minimalist with future proofing in mind. Construction started in 2019 all the way throughout 2021. If you want to hunt for a home that is a pure land that's suitable for rebuild, you're going to take at least 24 months for construction period plus your rental. Later when we talk about rebuilding 101, we'll go in depth into what we call the true expense cost.
Hello.
Hi.
I want to show you some stuff that's very cool here. So this is already done with an EV charging point provision. Right now, if you want to install this will cost at least $15,000 to $20,000. And later, as we go up to the roof deck, you also notice that there are 40 beautiful solar panels that was just installed with a free maintenance of 5 years being thrown in, as well as 25 years of warranty. You can also sell back your excess power back to SP Grid, and that will potentially help you to save a lot on your monthly maintenance costs. On top of that, it's also future-proof with a lift. The car porch area, you have your shoe cabinets that's already being done at the side. If you want to extend out, you still have space right here along this wall line. Owners also installed a nice size Panasonic ceiling fan. This is an 8-blade design.
This is how it starts. Candle in the dark. On and on and on.
Usually 8-blade ceiling fans are reserved for industrial grade kind of usage. It's also being fully done with CCTVs already. You don't have to worry about the CCTV installation.
This time feels different.
You can go up to 3 huge cars with 1 smaller car. If you want to put in 4 nice-sized Japanese cars, that's great as well. And if you look at the sliding panel door, it's also nicely done with black tinted aluminum finish. Plug points, water points, they have all been well installed. This is like a 8 bedrooms right now because it's 7 plus family. Now this is a little bit what we call the English design. The living, dining, dry kitchen, wine pantry area is being located right on level 2. One beauty about this kind of design is that the central zoning right now is a communal zoning. That gives you a better flow of interactions compared to the traditional layout whereby the living dining is on level 1, everybody is upstairs, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to communicate. As we head into level 1, I'm going to show you what this brand new design is about. And meantime, let's hit it.
Walking on a tightrope, walking with the blindfold. Sometimes that's what it feels like. Sometimes that's what it feels like. Standing.
This is a nicely designed, custom-made main door. Facing towards the east, you have this nice iron handle finish done with V-groove. It's a really solid door. So as you come into level 1, you have 5 bedrooms being located right here. The first room is being tucked right here at the corner with a sliding glass panel door. This room is being created for flexibility. If you want to have a bigger entrance zoning right here, you can bring down the glass panel and this can create a huge entrance zoning, or you can use this as a small little dedicated family area. Of course, let me just enjoy this chair for a little while. Wow, you can just fall asleep here. Look at the headroom that I get. Wow, my hand cannot even finish at the top. Wow, that's so comfortable.
Love is worth the risk. Love is worth the risk. Oh,
Right on the right hand side will be the beginning of the bedrooms. This is one of the main highlights of level 1, purposefully designed to have a see-through effect. Our owners wanted to focus to bring natural light in. At the same time, all the windows are beautifully tinted. At the same time, it's also well ventilated with a nice design. Is this soundproof? You cannot hear me. Woo! Woo! It's soundproof. The main orientation is northeast at the front, southwest towards the back and front of home. It's being finished with stucco rock spray finish, and that is anti-lizard for those of you who are afraid of small little bugs like my wife. My wife is very afraid of lizards and I'm very afraid of cockroaches. The moment you enter into the bedrooms, you will notice that these are all being done with large slab vinyl. Vinyl has been one of the most popular materials in the last 10 years. It is anti-scratch, it is water resistant, it lasts very long, very easy to maintain, unlike of course traditional timber. But nowadays, if you go for some of the top grades vinyl flooring, it can cost as much as some of the parquet flooring finishes. Now this room is a beautiful room for your kids. This is also the bookcase area that you can store all your kids' books. Beautiful carpentry work, closed storage as well for their toys at the bottom. So you have 2 sitting zonings right here, kind of communal zoning here for their tuition as well. In future, if you want to reconvert this back into a bedroom, this is the provision for the storage of your clothes area.
Never know.
Right in between, towards the second bedroom and the first one, you have a Jack and Jill bathroom. Link to this kid's bedroom, you have 2 sliding pocket door right here. This can save a lot of space. You also have sort of like a his and hers for your kids to utilize quartz top finishing. Flooring wise, a little bit more rugged in nature. These are all very long lasting homogeneous tiles and a mixture of course ceramic tiles as well. Most of the plug points are this champagne gold Schneider grade. They cost almost about 4 times more than normal kind of plugs. Nice size standing shower right here. So as we move over to the kids room area,
Never takes long when it gets like this. When I run my luck and I know my nature.
when you buy over this home, you don't have to think about carpentry work anymore, as well as a pull-up bar like this. Okay, you can still do one. Okay, basically to train your kids for their pull-ups before they go to national service. This room is perfectly designed for your 2 boys or your 2 girls to use together. So you have a left and right side wardrobe system, pull-out drawers for their clothing as well or their toys. You can see through into your sidewalk garden. One of the key benefits of a semi-detached home is that you have the beautiful side opening over here. The width of the home is 13.4 meters, the depth is 30.4 meters. Right now, nowadays, it's a little bit hard to find land sizes of semi-D lands above 4,000 square feet. When developers, they buy big old bungalows to tear down and they subdivide into 2 brand new semi-Ds. The minimum requirement is an 8 meters width and a 25 meters depth to fulfill the 200 square footage in terms of its land size. The brand new semi-Ds nowadays, they hover at about 2106 square feet. Sometimes you can go up to about 2,005 or 3,000 square feet depending on the original size before the subdivision. You are getting smaller semi-D plots. So this plot is not only brand new, it's being rebuilt on a land that is larger in nature. So after the setback of 2 meters, you still can retain about 10 to 11 meters inside the home, and thus that allows a lot of creativity. Let's head out. Now, level 1 is also being designed with this central kind of walkway foyer. A nice, beautiful lift that's being installed can fit about 4 people generously. It's also being finished with aluminium glass finishing at the external frame. Services zoning all tucked within this area right here. This is your stairway storage zoning. So it's also the place where the Cat 6 cables are being installed, DB boxes. You have another storage space right at the household shelter over here. Coming back to the flooring, these are all 12 by 6. These are all, let me call in my renovation ID here. Turn around, have a look at that, the renovation person. How big is the flooring?
1,2 by 600.
Okay, these are all 1,002 by 600 homogeneous tiles. This is the helper's room. Your helper also enjoy her own ensuite right here. There's also a walkway out to a side garden. In the meantime, I think we have to explore the side garden.
Something's always chasing. If it's what you want, won't do this for nobody else. No.
there's a combination of some coconut trees. You have like a semi-shelter right here. Nice pebbles has been done. You can also do some gardening here, linked towards your backyard area. And your backyard area, beautiful space for you to keep your bicycles. It's currently being dedicated as a washing area. There's also a sink being installed for bottom storage. The entire landscaping costs our clients about $30,000 of investment for the beautiful side garden as well as the beautiful trees that has been planted here.
At least we had the world in what we found.
So this room, third bedroom. So you can utilize this as a granny's room. You can also utilize this as another kid's room, or you can utilize this as a study room. This room has its own ensuite. Similarly, the other bedroom, which is the fourth bedroom, also has its own ensuite as well. I like the way that the staircase is being designed. Most staircase requirements in landed property, you only need to fulfill 1 meters in terms of width. This is a 1.5 meters width. It's also done with LED trimming. It gives you a nice ambiance as you walk up in the evening. Let's head upstairs.
At least we had the world in what we found.
So when you have 1.5 meters, when you want to ship out furniture, that is very easily done. So this extra provision is only doable because you have a wider home. A lift can cost about $80,000 to $100,000, but the main cost will come at the A&A costing and the application to BCA as well as the authorities, plus the QP costing and stuff like that. So it can amount to about $200,000 to $300,000 in totality if you buy a ready-built home and you add on a lift shaft. So the best benefit is to buy like a brand new home like this that has a lift that's already pre-installed. You don't have to worry about alterations thereafter. A lift is important. That gives you longevity in the home. For your old age parents to live together, you don't have to worry. And right now, we are in the main zoning here. You can only achieve this if you rebuild a home from scratch.
Oh, yeah. So get up on your feet and make a move. Feel the groove. Nobody can do it like
this. Is definitely unique. Everybody can meet together at level 2, dedicated fully to your couch and lounge area. And the distance towards your TV zoning, even if you were to install like an 85-inch TV right there, is still very far apart. You even have space for a piano at the right side. Now this wall is also being done with laminate finish. It looks grand. You also have a very rare white granite top TV console. At the back of the couch area, you also have a nice display shelf with AA track. One of the beauty of AA tracks is that gives you the flexibility. If you want to shift up the shelvings to a different kind of depth and height, owners have also invested into Tom Dixon lights as well as Mui lights. One light can easily cost about $2,000 to $3,000 upwards. It's also being done with beautiful Samsung cassette ceiling aircons, and these are 365 degrees spread evenly throughout the space. You also have an industrial grade long neck kind of ceiling fan, better airflow compared to the traditional shorter neck. So as you can see, the leaves are moving right here. The long neck fan is doing its work. Ceiling fans are of course a little bit more expensive to install. Ceiling height is the main focus right here on level 2. Even the kitchen has a 3.6 meter ceiling height.
Get up on your feet and make a move. Feel the groove. Nobody can do it like you.
I want to show you this huge sliding panel here. This sliding panel is 1.7 meters in terms of width, 3 meters in terms of height. This is what we call the Alpha series in terms of the sliding panel windows. It's easy to glide, though it's very heavy. It doesn't really require a lot of strength. In terms of its grooving, it's very long lasting in nature as well as its lock set system. So level 2 balcony space is fantastic because you can use this as an alfresco dining kind of area. You have some outdoor chairs and tables right at the corner. Beautiful pots and plants right here as well. In terms of its side aluminium design, this is being done in like a 45-degree fashion for privacy reasons. And right opposite us, there's no straight through single white line or double yellow kind of lines. You can of course park at the outside external portion of the gates if you have like friends visiting. And the other benefit of having a living area on level 2 is that your kids, with safety in mind, they don't have to play at the car porch area. This can be like an outdoor play zone. I want to open this for you. You just push this. You just pull this open. Once you open up the 5 panels, this is the kind of feeling that you get in terms of this living room area. I get to see the sky. I look outwards, I get a beautiful view as well. Another point of commendation is of course here in terms of its side panel. They're all being done with the Alpha series as mentioned. You can open up all the way and that gives you a really nice, airy and grand feel. This home You don't have to on the lights during the daytime. You can just off everything. It will still be as bright as now. Our owners specifically did landscaping and positioned the palm tree right next to the dining table. At the same time, northeast facing, southwest at the back, tilt angle west sun towards this direction. You don't get any direct afternoon sun. This is currently a 10-seater. On top of this white granite top, there's like a concave portion for it to be like a little breakfast area. Level 2 is being done with visibility throughout. If you're cooking here, you can see towards the dining area, living area, the alfresco dining area at your balcony, even your sidewalk area. If you're doing very heavy cooking, firstly you can close up this socket sliding panel door. These are more expensive to construct. You can also close up this nice clear panel, so you still have that see-through effect.
We don't gotta be nowhere. Time is standing still. Cause I'm liking what we got here. Honey, sign and seal.
Huge rectangle zoning right here. It's all being done with black galaxy top, and black galaxy top is very lasting in the market. This is about 2 cm deep. A lot of cost has been done in the countertop system for the entire kitchen. There's anti-scratch. You can just prep all your food every single day. Soft closure hinges. A lot of pull-outs. Side cabinet system right here. Top hung cabinets is being done with extra headroom, so it's not flush directly together with the bottom storage. Side panel windows is already being done for water filtration system. Whenever you see the tap system, it's Hans Grohe in terms of its branding.
You and I can figure it out from there because we gotta go 100.
Over here we have a 3-burner system as well as induction cooker. A lot of storage at the bottom, a lot of storage at the top. Similarly, you have this headroom allowance, your oven system, 2-door fridge. And before I forget, I like this. This is like, you know, when your mom is cooking, you just sit here and wait for your scrambled eggs. It's a nice place to do work as well. There's a laptop here. You have bottom storage. Yeah, I like this kind of built-in benches. It just feels very homely. Especially if you want to take the corner seat. It's great.
100.
I want to bring you out to the side garden. You'll notice that we are of an elevated fashion. Our level 2 is slightly higher than our neighbours level 2. Over here, you'll be pleased to find out that you're a kilometers from a couple of schools. St. Stephen's School, you have Global International School, Opera, Estate Primary School as well. It's fantastic for your kids. You also have a couple of shop houses as well as Bowman Centre right there. You have Wine Connection, a lot of F&B and bistros and cafes, and a lot of owners are anticipating the new Thomson East Coast line to be open, Siglap MRT station, and that will bring you straight on towards Marina Bay as well as Orchard Boulevard. And your kids have an additional convenience ride home after their school.
Cause it's more than just a feeling.
I want to show you the wine collection area. So you have space for 3 fridge here. You also have a nicely done like a pantry zoning right here. You have tall cabinets for more storage. You can put in all your tidbits so that you can just bring it out, watch movie.
Rest assured.
You have one room located on level 2. Fantastic room to be your home office, your parents as well. It's ensuite, wardrobe already done, back facing towards southwest direction. You have a common bathroom right located at this corner as well. Now I'm going to take the lift to the attic level. Right upstairs, we're going to talk about rebuilding 101.
Rest assured.
Alright, so now it's time for rebuilding 101. So we're going to calculate this thing called the true expense cost. So if you look at some of the landed properties right here, properties that are in the 4 categories, we want to compare Cat 4, comparing it to Cat 1. Category 1 homes are homes in the market that are very suitable for total rebuild. 4th type will be brand new homes, and homes like this fall into the 4th category as well because it's just achieved a CSC completion just less than a year ago. Now the reason people go for category 4 homes like this one is because they want to buy time. Time is the only thing that we cannot purchase back. You don't want to spend that 2 years of construction period if you want to rebuild a home from scratch. Let me break it down for you. You need to reserve about 3 to 6 months depend on the level of work and speed for your architect and builder for QP submission as well as BCA submission, as well as the authorities' reply in terms of submission periods. Building period will usually amount to about 18 months. So all in, about 24 months. Of course, during these 24 months, you need to go through several kinds of authorities approval, including SCDF, NEA, BCA. Category 1 homes right now, Frankel right here, $7.5 to $8.5 million, 4,000 plus square feet upwards. If you were to take that $7.5 million home, kickstart your mortgage on 75% interest payment for the next 24 months, you're going to look at this amount. You're also going to take up a construction loan to build up to 8,000 square feet. If you want something with a little bit more investment into the fittings and fixtures, it'll be better to set about $400 to $450 per square foot. Your construction cost is going to be amount to about $3.6 million. We'll say set aside about $4 million in terms of total rebuild costing, amounting everything to about $11.5 million. So ensure that your TDSR fulfills that $11.5 million construction costing. You can actually take a construction loan from the same bank that you take your mortgage from. Take note that the interest is higher during the construction period. Your construction loan is going to be at about 5% interest payment only. So you don't have to really pay towards the principal. You can just fulfill the interest, which will be about this amount per month for the next 24 months. Thereafter, set aside this total quantum in terms of its interest payment in conjunction with the interest payment that you are already making on the mortgage of the home. The third cost to set aside will be the 24 months of rental. Assuming, let's say you don't have a replacement home, maybe set aside about $10,000 a month for a landed home here. And when we add in these three costing, the total true expense is around $600,000 plus or minus. So when we add this back, we're going to look at this total amount. And if you think that this amount is very close to something in the category 4 series, then you might want to decide, do you want to go for the Cat 1 vis-a-vis buying something straight off the market? This home is asking for $13 million, immediate move-in for your family, and you don't have to go through 24 months of work together with a builder and architect. We'll leave this up to you. But most importantly, we hope that you enjoy the Rebuilding 101 series. I'm going to bring you to the master room first.
And if it's only pleasure that you're seeking, then I'll be penciling you in for the weekend.
So master room, of course, you have to face the front of this home. In terms of its master room balcony, beautifully done as well. I love the small little details, including the washing point at the right hand side, so at the plug point on the left hand side. In terms of the master room sizing, width is there, depth is there, cassette aircon, as well as the long neck ceiling fan, dedicated walk-in wardrobe area. A lot of focus has been put into the ensuite with its long bath, Duravit bath with Hans Grohe, super huge shower head right at the top with a seated area right there for you to do your shower, including a ceiling fan that has already been installed, ventilation towards the front of the home, black galaxy top right here. Space is of the essence.
We can keep this whole thing casual.
This is the place that you can create 8 bedrooms. What you need to do is just to cordon off this area. You can install like a partition wall, you can have a sliding panel door. This can be a huge room by itself. Ensuite for 8 bedroom. There's also like a mini pantry area right here. Sink system, water chiller system, 2 fridge space right tucked at the corner. So this can be like your little mini living zone.
Just right. Please.
This is a great space for you to work as well because you're facing towards the back, facing towards the south, facing towards the city. Then you can do a lot of inspiring work right here for your business as well as your professional work because it's airy and breezy. I want to leave the best for the last, which is upstairs. Let's go. Is the fireworks view. Have a look at this. This is where the solar panels are being installed. 40 sets of solar panels, 25 years warranty, 5 years maintenance being thrown in. But you have excess power, you can sell it back to the grid. Saves on the total costing of maintaining your landed home. Just have a look at this view. Direct facing towards Marina Bay Sands. Over there is Kembangan MRT station. That 2 towers is the trams. You got Mandarin Gardens right there. Neptune Court. Now what's beautiful about the D15 enclave is that almost 80% are reserved for landed properties and private properties. The high-rise condominiums are all tucked along the sea line facing. Siglap Walk is fantastically connected by the park connector. You can just ride your bike with your kids, head on towards the beach, come up here during National Day or Christmas season or Chinese New Year season, look at the fireworks, enjoy this beautiful view with your kids. I think it's time for us to head downstairs. As we head downstairs, I need to show you this skylight. It brings a lot of brightness into the entire stairwell. Now this is what we call the wall grazer technique. is being designed with this beautiful pocket rectangle, and it sheds light to highlight the wall design of the lift shaft. You also have Lamy glass that's being installed, very durable glass finished with timber handrail as we head down. Alright, so now that you have seen the entirety of this beautiful semi-detached freehold land, and if you want to have a look at this place, give a call to our listing managers. Their numbers are right here below. Please contact Bing Yu, Jolene, as well as Chuing if you want to have a physical tour of this home. And once again, thank you for staying with us on our Propertylimbrothers landed home tour. My name is Melvin Lim, Propertylimbrothers, as always, happy to show the place.
We don't gotta be nowhere. Time is standing still.
哎，Chuing，这个是什么 tiles 啊 ？Matte format，stack format，wavy sandstone。Homogeneous tile in a stack fashion. Alright, so first up, quick facts about this home. Right now, this land, with a 3 years, Chuing, you will see what I mean. Oh, Josephine, are you okay? If you come and let's follow me.